Good morning, Donna.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What you doing?
How you feeling?
Good. Just put the cymbals on after getting here, realising that most of my stuff was in the boot of the car. So that was fun.
Which was?
My cymbals, my snare, my kick drum pedal, and my sticks.
Was in the boot of your car, which was?
But you don't need
At
those.
my house.
You don't need those to do drumming, do you?
Yeah. This is my Ludwig classic maple kit. 12, 14, 16. The 12 tom, 12-inch tom, 14 and 16 floor tom.
Nice.
My lovely Peisty cymbals, 2002s.
Very nice.
As my new snare. That's
I
my
like to
baby.
call that one the cheese symbol.
That's the Swiss cheese, that is.
Yeah.
And that's my new snare, copperphonic. Ludwig copperphonic.
Sexy.
It's very sexy.
What about these cymbals?
My 2002 hi-hat, the signature splash.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Splash.
Oh. Even your seat looks comfortable.
Oh, it is. It's well, it's not on at the minute.
It's not on.
What do you mean it's not on?
You power it and you can feel the kick drum through it.
Who needs Ann Summers?
Exactly. Sure.
Hello, Tarrant and Donna. Oh,
Hello.
Rupert in the doorway. So this is day one of drums. So tell the folks what you're doing, how is it going, what's happening, what you're doing.
Oh, chucking a bunch of mics on the kit and hoping it sounds good.
I'm
Basically.
excited by this. It's 2 mics on the snare.
Is it unusual?
They said it 2
Condenser
stands.
Hmm?
Just tape them together. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Condenser and the dynamic.
Yes. Condenser and the dynamic. Because the dynamic gives you all the mid-range sort of like 57 on a snare sound, but the small diaphragm gives you all the low end, the high end, and like really good rejection from the hi-hat. So like you just balance then to taste whatever you want.
Is there anything interesting about the setup that you think our viewers would like to hear?
I suppose that thing on the kick, but like,
Ooh,
it's
what's
not-
this?
That's like one of the most expensive mics in the studio. And we put it on the kick drum. You just have to. Like it's just a rule. Whatever the most expensive mic is in the studio, put it on the kick because
Yeah.
that's where it sounds best.
And then these are all running to the switchboard.
Switchboard.
We call it a patch panel.
Tray.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I meant.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I already put them on the wall. Tried them on the floor.
And they are.
PZMs, pressure zone microphones. You do normally put them on walls though. Like that's kind of what they're for. Or like if you have like a podium or something, or like a lectern, you can put a PZM on the lectern and pick up a voice that way.
Oh, I've seen them.
Yeah, not necessarily for live, like you wouldn't want to reinforce that with a PA, but like, yeah. And I'm trying them on the floor. I'm just trying them. I don't know what they sound like, so I'm just gonna see what
They
happens.
sound awesome. Though.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'll smash them up. It's gonna be great.
So tell us what's so special about this kit today.
Well, it has 14 mics on it.
14 mics.
Whole mics.
Is that a lot?
It's a good amount.
Is that including the floor pad?
Then.
P's and M's?
Piece of I don't know actually. Tara just told me there's 14.
So it could be 16.
I think it's probably including those.
It's pretty impressive. Are you excited?
Yeah!
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Biscuit tea, malty biscuit tea.
No one has ever heard of biscuit tea.
It's so good
Because?
because it tastes like biscuits in tea. So you get all like the benefit of like dropping a biscuit in the tea and then it tastes really nice, but not that you're drinking crumbs or like the sludge at the bottom.
No one wants
Yeah,
soggy
exactly.
biscuits.
Yeah, exactly. It's gross. It's gross.
Gross.
This, best of both worlds. They also do jam on toast tea.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's weird. I actually don't. I'm not a massive fan of that. Molly loves it.
Here's Donna's dinner. Donna lives on a balanced diet of onions, peppers, and courgettes. Aubergines.
Courgettes?
Not courgettes.
Courgettes?
Wait, is this a new one? Courgette.
Oh, I don't know. What are they?
I can smell it from here.
It smells of
the
biscuits.
garlic, and it does smell of biscuits.
It does actually taste like tea and biscuits.
Do you like it?
Yes, actually. And I'm not a dunker.
How many tea bags out of 5?
How many tea bags out of 5?
Yeah.
Well, it's 1 out of 1 because I used
So 1 out of 1.
One out of 1
100%
tea bag.
score. 100%
Yeah.
score.
Romance over here, guys.
Yes.
Ah.
Talking about nerdy shit.
Nerdy shit.
So,
Making the speakers
so
sound
okay. What have you learned from Tarrant today, Rupert?
What I've learned is that Sonarworks, which is a pretty cool program.
Sponsor me, Sonarworks.
Sponsor me, Sonarworks. I've heard about it, but I've not seen it or heard it in action, and it's insane.
Amazing. And Tarrant, what have you learnt from Rupert today?
Yeah, how to find outdated audio cables.
Audio
Yes.
cables, yeah.
Thank you, Tom,
I thought
for
I had
fucking
them.
me over with that.
I thought I had them, but I didn't have them. I think they were one of the ones you said, when did you last use them? And I said 10 years ago, and you said, throw it away.
Not to shift the blame or anything, but
And I didn't throw it away, I took it home.
Of course
I
you
didn't
didn't
want
throw
to-
it away.
Of course you didn't.
Rupert, do you ever throw things away?
No, I don't.
It looks really complex and really cool, but I'd like to know exactly what it is you're doing.
Yeah, cool.
Really?
So rather than recording like a bunch of takes in a row, like on the tracks or whatever, I can just record tracks onto alternate playlists, which basically means like, so I've got like 9 of these, and I just use the top one as like my comp. So however I'm putting it together. So like, for example, here I could be like,
So blurry.
oh, there's actually nothing on take 5 in that section. But like take 7, I could go and very quickly like flick between and listen to like, oh, let's see what take 7 sounds like on this section. Is it good? Yeah, cool. If it is, I can just like highlight it, copy it, take it up to the main one, paste it in, and boom, there it is.
So that's what all the highlighting is all about.
Yeah, basically. So I'm like taking a section and being like, right, that was good. Move it up to the main playlist, paste it in,
Right.
and then make sure like going between 2 takes, like when I'm dragging stuff back and forward, it's normally to make sure that like cymbal spill and stuff works, or like tom spill over, things like that. Just to make sure like once I crossfade it, that it doesn't like Donna was playing like the right crash or something, or played the right crash, that suddenly then doesn't go to like the left crash was like the tail of the left crash instead. It sounds
On a different take.
really fucking weird. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you can hear that? Or you can see that?
Oh, I can hear it.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's relatively obvious. It's like someone would listen and be like, oh, that's weird. Like that's suddenly like changed and shifted, like in a strange way. Like the cymbal would just like not decay the way it should. It would instead like switch to the tail of the other one. Maybe like really weird. So yeah.
It's where they pay you the big bucks.
Exactly.
Let's make them sound good.
that is for me the caveman of this record. It's just like fucking. I think it needs that. I don't really have any other notes. It's dead simple, but that's what it needs. It's more about the sound of it rather than, yeah.
Oh, at the end?
Oh, at the end,
Yeah. What? Drain. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree.
Donna, can you give us your best Captain Caveman? Your best Captain Caveman. No, like the cartoon character.
Wait, who the fuck is Captain Caveman?
What are you on?
What? Donna knows he goes, Captain Caveman! She knows what I'm talking about. You're both too fucking young.
It's a generational thing.
Donna, quick, sum up the session in a word.
Courgette.
I should have seen that coming.
Yep.